So, we will start this workshop. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining today Zoho Creator Mystery Workshop. My name is Vivek, and I am a part of Codroid Labs and Zoho Certified Developer with the years of decade experience building a businesses and automate solutions. This workshop is designed to help you to understand how to build a powerful business application using the Zoho Creator with a minimal coding or even a no coding at all. Whether you are the business owner, developer, or a part of any operation team, today's session will be give you a real practical skills you can apply immediately. And thank you so much everyone who is just joining here. So why we are using the Zoho Creator? So Zoho Creator have a powerful application which is used by multinational companies, a startup founders, and small businesses also. So it's a cloud-based applications, which is you don't have a need to be maintain any database, anything here. It's saving your times, reduce your humans errors, and second one is a cost friendly. So because in the whole our world, it's a 6 million apps built inside the Zoho Creator applications. And the if you're going to be, I will be also share my screen. And if you the a big multinational company, that's name is a big basket. So he also using the Zoho Creator with the with the pro, internally process and the Bharat Pay and the most ministry is also using the creator Zoho Creator, which is helping his businesses making a more and more return of investments. I will be going to be a second slide, and I also want to be share the screen of the, yeah, I hope it's visible to you. It's basically when you're going to be a zoho.com creator slash creator and the customer.html, you can find out a lots of reviews and testimonials about the Zoho Creator. Like if you see these things, they have lots of companies who are using the Zoho Creators and making more and more profits every year. His business is making 2x revenues with the help of Zoho Creator, and he is basically streamline all the process inside the Zoho Creator. Zoho Creator help you to build any kind of operations, because in the businesses they have a lots of like in the businesses they have a own unique process. Suppose if you working on the manufacturing industry, so they have own process. you know import the way import the products inside the warehouse, raw materials inside the warehouse, and just building a uh, something going to be a machines like that, and you can store these logs not in the Excel format, you just store in the form in the Zoho Creator. So because every businesses have the unique full of purchase funnels and the process and the strategies and the everything. So uh, this is the basic. Zoho Creator help you to to streamline whole the process. So I can share you with these things, like they have a lots of companies you can find here. If you just zoho.com slash creator dot customer dot html, if you're going to be this site, you can find out in the globally they have a lots of companies or organizations which is basically use the Zoho Creator, and that is also cost friendly, so you don't need to worried about the cost. So if I'm going to be my slide, here is up. That's my slide. Yeah. So when we are thinking about the a pro code or a traditional programming applications. So if you think about the PHP applications, the Kotlin and the Flutter application, which is basically using, used by industries. But if you are the startup, or if you are the founder, if you are the if you have businesses, which is you want to be a minimum, you don't want to be going to be a lots of time to invest in the particular application. So that time is basically a Zoho Creator help you to reduce. The Zoho Creator help you to perform this action. So in the Zoho Creator, you can build the application in the minimum timing. Like suppose if you want to be a build application in the 15 days, that is a possible. That is a possible to do this inside the Zoho Creator. You don't want to be need to handling any database, because as a startup, as a founder, you have worried about like which database is basically helpful to our businesses, and which database is uh, you know help to our businesses. It just storing the data inside there. So in the Zoho Creator, you don't want to be do these things. You don't want to, as a founder, you don't want to be manage any database, any things inside there. You just purchase the licenses and start the working here. Suppose you have a you are the manufacturing industries, or working, or any industry, like you are pharmaceutical industries. So you want to be a process, or you want to be any process where the sales department is coming, sales department is our own process, and the warehouse person is our own process, and you can store these things inside your Zoho Creator, not in Excel. Because Excel, in this time, Excel is very outdated system, so you don't want to use these things. You just wanted to use this thing inside your Zoho Creator. So so the logs is basically when you are because the logs is basically every time save inside the Zoho Creator. You can integrate these things also a third party application. Suppose if you are using any SAP applications or any other applications, or you just wanted to be integrate with this low code platform, you can definitely do this. So if you have India Mart, because in India, the like if you want to be generate leads from these websites, India Mart, Apollo.coms, and the JustDial.com, and if you want to be configure these things, if you want to integrate it, these things inside the Zoho Creator, that is also possible. Zoho Creator is integrate with any third-party applications. You can build any ERP system of here, because that is a low-code platform, and it's not taking us so much time compared to any traditional or pro code platform, pro code applications. So you don't want to be need any database handling. It's integrate, it's helpful to integrate it with the third party applications. It's also secure your data, because Zoho have own GDPR compliance certifications. So based on this security compliance certification, you don't want to worried about your data. Like suppose if you are a founder, and if founder is worrying about your client data, client system, contact informations, you don't want to be like you don't want to be your data loss in the particular event, or like that. You don't want to be do these things, and you don't want to be hack your system. So based on the Zoho Corporation s- based on the Zoho Corporation's certification or GDPR compliance, you don't want to need worry about that stuffs. Zoho has said that we are secure your data, because uh, we have own servers. Globally we have own. We don't want to be use any AWS or any other servers. Zoho Corporation have the own servers and own teams, which is handling those stuffs. So you don't worry, as a founder, you don't want to worry about that stuffs. They have a flexible pricing and no hidden cost. If you like, Zoho Creator have two plans, standalone applications. If you want to buy the standalone application, you can also buy these things. And if you go with the Zoho One Bundle plan, so they have a two option with you. So based on these things, inside the Zoho One Bundle plan, they're giving you 45 plus applications based on your every applications. Like if you want to be doing the marketing, they have a marketing applications like Zoho campaigns, Zoho socials, and Zoho automations, marketing automation 2.0. They have a lots of application which is your like you doing the marketing stuffs. If you want to handling the ticket issues, you can have a Zoho desk. If you want to be making your own process, so they have a Zoho Creator. If you want to be handle the sales and these things, lead management, customer relation management, they have our own Zoho CRM. So lots of application covering inside the Zoho One Bundle plan. So today's session, because we want to be focused only on the Zoho Creator platforms. So if you are familiar with the content management things like WordPress, Shopify, and like that, you can know about how you just drag and drop the things, and you create your own websites or own apps inside the WordPress or inside the Shopify. So basically, that is a similar things inside the Zoho Creator. They have a forms, and inside the form, you can also uh, just drag and drop the things, and you can create your own forms. And after that, successfully creating the forms, you can save your data. So we will cover these things in the upcoming slides. I hope everything is working perfectly. And if you want to be asked any questions here, so you can just ask there. Zahir Hussain, Shivam Pal, Paveen, Kalia. So if you want to be asked any questions here, so you definitely ask. Okay, thank you so much. So we will get into the next part. So if you are after the purchasing, I also drop a link inside this chat box. Sorry. So like after the successfully sign up inside the Zoho One plan or Zoho Creator standalone applications, you can see this particular phase. After the sign up, you just see this particular front end where you can just put your email and the login credential here. After the successfully sign up, you can get inside there. This is basically a home page of your Zoho Creator. They have a multiple options there. So if you want to be create your applications, they have two things. If you want to create this application to the manually, you can just click on the create application and create all the things. If you want to be use the templates, because Zoho Creator have giving you templates as a like WordPress. If you like if you had ever tried to be any WordPress template, they have also a template. You can also going to be a template part and just use this predefined templates, which is also helpful for you. So you can also do these things. And three is basically based on the schemas. So suppose if you have already built an applications, a manufacturing industry is already built an applications, and he just wanted to be purchasing any other standalone application with the Zoho Creator, and you don't want to be go with creating a manually these things. Or second scenario is a developer is basically a come inside the organization, and he just wanted to clone a particular applications with the help of DBMS files, uh, DMBS schemas. So what he just export all the things and just import this schema file inside the Zoho Creator, and after that successfully it will be using inside the Zoho Creator. So there is a three way to you can create your own application and use this application inside the Zoho Creator. If you see these things inside the left panel, they have a solutions, microservices, environment, mobile, portals, users, organizations, and governance, operations, and billings. They have a multiple options giving you inside in the left panel. In the left panel, if you see the solutions, so solution means every business have our own pain points and own issues. So based on these points, we are build an application inside the Zoho Creator that is basically solving the issues in the businesses. So suppose a company that's called is abc.com. So he have issues inside his businesses. He don't want, like, he currently, he don't know uh, how many users or how many leads is basically come inside into the Zoho Creator or any application, any ERP system or like that. Or suppose he can't be able to calculate how many raw material is coming in the warehouse, and which raw material is basically uh, completed after the whole the process or mechanism, after going to the whole process or mechanism. So he don't want, if the founder is want to be know this stuff, and currently this is basically a pain point of that thing. So based on this thing, you can create a solution to this for the founder. You create the applications inside the Zoho Creator and integrate this application with the any machines, any create any solution here. So after the creating the successful solution, the founders will be founder abc.com founder will be know how many raw material is coming inside my warehouse, and when he complete the whole process, and how many materials basically going to be outside. So that is a reason it's called the solution. So they have a lots of options here, the microservices, environment, and mobile. So if you talking about the environments, so like suppose you guys ever have working on the development parts, creating any applications inside the Flutter, Kotlin, or any other application like HTML or any other application, you guys is very well know about the GitHub. So inside the GitHub, you can inside the GitHub you can know about uh, uh, like the GitHub is basically a repository where you can store the whole your applications, all your programming code inside the GitHub, and based on this programming code you can uh, build a application. That is basically GitHub is a repository where the production code is pushed here. So when we are dealing with the when we are creating the application inside the Kotlin or Flutter, what we do, we are not doing any implementation directly inside the production. So what we do, we will fork the data. Fork means the copy this data and clone this data inside the Visual Studio Code, and successfully cloning this data. What we do, we will implement and any extra add-ons or fix any issues after the complete implementations. What we do, we will push this data inside of the main branch, that is basically a production branch. So after the pushing the main branch, upper hierarchy person will be checked or approved the code is basically proper, or if it is find this is a proper code, it will be merge this uh, GitHub main inside the main branch. So that we are working. So inside the Zoho Creator, that is also a main thing. The environment is basically doing the similar task. So the environment is basically doing the same things. Like if you have completed your development process, and after the successfully development, what you do, you will be just push this data inside the stage, and after that successfully the client or the person is basically satisfied this work, or he don't find any bugs inside there, he just say developers, you just push this function or additional programming inside of a production. It will be going to be a production part. I will be just, we will see these things inside the upcoming inside the next slides also. So like they have also a mobile SDKs. So if you want to be create the mobile application inside the Zoho Creator, you can also do these things. I will be also share my screen where I will be created some Zoho Creator applications. So for the extra crystal clear, just I hope it is visible to you. So the basically this is the a application which is a created inside the Zoho Creator. You can find out here is a dashboard. So this is a dashboard. This is basically a form where the peoples are basically inserting, uploading a data, or inserting the data inside the creator. So based on these data, we are performing in the particular action. This is basically a professional manufacturing applications. You can find out there is a dashboard, total unit, total values, total pricing, how many 3 orders will be completed, total values is like this is basically a chart flows, and the inventory movements. You can find out this inventory movements, the table PC 11 March 2015 David. So based on these things, you can store your data also inside there these applications. Based on the database, based on the clicking on this link, you can go to this page, and they have a lots of things inside there. The inventory is also inventory. This is the logs, the available logs. You can find out here. Do you guys have any questions regarding this Zoho Creator? If you have, you can ask. Yeah. Zahir Hussain, Kali Sivam Pals. If you have any questions. Okay. Zahir Hussain say no. Okay. So that is a Zoho Creator applications. So as a like suppose if your manufacturing industry founder is say that I want to be a full dashboard, so I want to be know like which how many are getting the revenue of this month, how many are getting the products planning total values, or how many orders I will be getting inside there. So everything you will be creating inside the Zoho Creator. How many shipped also, you can also creating a how many product will be shipped, total count is 12 or like that. Based on your shipped order available counts, like that you can create everything inside there based on the Kanban views, inventory panels, or like this is basically a whole database you can store here. Supply chain item also there. So that is a whole Zoho Creator applications. And this application, this dashboard is also embedded inside your website. Suppose if you want to be embedded this dashboard, what do, you can publish your applications, publish a particular pages to your website also. So that is also a possible into the Zoho Creator. So everything is a possible. Just mention, just your just CTO or a founder will be giving you a requirement. So everything is a possible inside the Zoho Creator. So we will go to the next slide. Yeah. So after get we will okay. So how can we create the first application inside the Zoho Creator? So that is a very easy thing. What do, you just clicking on the when you are in front of when you successfully sign up or successfully log in inside your Zoho Creator, you see in the top of panel, in the right side, in the top right side, you can see a create solution. So if you're going to be a create solution, you can find out they have asking you to the application name. So if you have any application, if you have inside your mind, I just wanted to be do a manufacturing application, you build a manufacturing application, you can just write down here. After the successfully enter the application name, they have an option called enable environment. Enable. So we already know about that things. What is the enable environment? So enable environment is basically helping you to separate your database, separate your Zoho Creator application, and cloning the every application to the particular stage wise. So they have a three stages: development stage and the production. Inside the development, developers are work stage where the client will be testing the application, or tester will be test the application. After the successfully completed or tested, he will be pushed the production. So production is where the application is working smoothly. So after the successful creating the application, you can find out this area. So I will be also share this whole things inside the Zoho Creator. So this is a form basically where you can enable or embedded your fields. Suppose you created an application for the employee management. Your company have a employees, and you can want to be manage the assets like computers, laptops, and the company devices. So you can want to be manage the particular assets or inside the Zoho Creator. You can also do these things. Suppose Vikram have a laptop, and you just wanted to be associate the Vikram to this laptop. Suppose it's a Mac 21403. He have a laptop, so you just wanted to be associate this thing. So what you do here, you will be just creating a single lookup field. You just creating a first of all, you just creating the form where in this form have a name, name, and the employee name, employee ID, employee other informations. After the clicking on the submit, the masters will be complete. And you will also create the second form that's called the asset management. So you can get the lookup field inside there and associated these things. We will also cover these things in the practical manner. So this is a theory. I hope it will be. Do you guys have any questions regarding that stuff? Jahir and everyone who is every attendees. If you have any questions regarding that stuff, we will also we will definitely answer you all stuffs. Zairis, no, okay, got it. So I will be share my screen, and I will be tell you how can we do these things inside the Zoho Creator. So suppose after the successful login, if you log in inside the Zoho Creator, after the successful login, they have, you see the multiple application there. This application is created by users or the developers, and you can inside the left panels you can see lots of modules here. That's microservices, environment, mobiles, and the portal users and the users, organizations, governs all the metrics on operations. They have a multiple things inside there. Inside the microservices, you can use the AI modules also. Suppose if you're working with the solar panel industries and he just wanted to be extract all the bills, extract the bills, and based on the bills he just wanted to calculation his is data. So what he do, he just using the AI modules. So AI modules is extract the data from any PDF. Uh, so they have a AI modules. So you can just like use this AI modules and test this AI module. You can just upload this, and this will be giving you a consumer number, bill number, mobile number, and GST address and everything based on your requirements. So this is the environment. We already mentioned this environment. So this is the developer mode, this is a stage mode, and this is a production mode. After the successfully going to be a stage mode, the client will be checked everything is working perfectly. If it is a not perfect, it's also telling the developer it's not perfect. After the fixing these issues, it's all second time we just publish this, push this data inside the stage, and after that completing the stage, it will be going to the production part where the exact users or the warehouse persons, sale persons, or any person who use the creator is just using it. If you want to be build the mobile application for the creator, that is also possible to do these things. They have a portal users. If you want to be if you want to be if you want if you want like inside the Zoho one bundle plan, they have giving a 3 portal users. So 3 portal users, basically the portal users is means like the external users who is not a part of your organization, but he also want to be use your application. Suppose a warehouse in charge, or a guard who is basically working on your warehouse. So you don't want to be purchase a particular license to use this creator application. So what we do, we are using the portal users. So portal user helping you to, you know, to giving the applications access to any external user. So suppose if a user is a guard is basically use your application, and you just giving a particular form access, edit or write access, he just using those forms. So based on your requirement, you can also give the portal users. They have a users, organizations, metrics, how many time it will be you using your applications and everything. They have operations, public form, API, domain distractions, everything's here. So we are talking about the create applications. So they have a 3 options: applications, BI, analytic, integration flows. So based on based on our requirement, we will going to be application form. So creating the application is just asking me the 3. If you want to be create from the scratch, or they have own LLM model, large learning model. So they have a LLM model that's called the ZIA. So if you want to be create application by the prompt, so you can also build this thing. So they have an option create from scratch. Create from scratch means which I already saw you inside my PPT. So just drag and drop the fields, and after this drag and drop the field, it will be showing you the form. Second word, create from the gallery. I also mentioned these things. If you like, if you are working on the WordPress or Shopify system, they have also a template. So based on this thing, you can also use the predefined templates of the Zoho Creator. After the clicking this template, you can configure this thing and just use these things. And the last one is import from files. So if you have a DBM schemas, so you can import this schema inside your creator application and just use this application. They have a multiple things. So what I do here, I will be going to be a create from scratch. The option giving me enable the environment, and I am writing this employee management. So I'm just clicking on this thing. They asking me, they have a we are creating from the scratch. So it's giving me a panel, and here you can see these things. If you this is the basically UI or layout of your application, what you want to do these things. This is the field layouts. So after the creating successfully create a new form, they asking you what would be like to create it. If you have create from the scratch, they have also giving you three options inside the form. So if you want to be create these things from the scratch, you just clicking on the scratch. If you want to import any particular data, you can also do these things, import the schema or like that, or using Zia, this is a LLM model, you can also do this thing. And they have also predefined templates, car templates, craft template, appointment booking, or if you want to integrate some other applications. So inside the Zoho Creator, you can also integrate it a third-party application or own Zoho ecosystem application. Suppose if you want to integrate it with the Zoho people, because employee management also associated with the Zoho people. If you want to be integrate this application with the Zoho people, you can also do these things. If you want to integrate with the Zoho Books is basically a finance application which is helping you to record every financial transaction on the uh, particular organization. So that is also helpful for you. They have a Zoho project, QuickBooks, Salesforce, HubSpot, third-party applications like IndiaMart, JustDial, Apollo.coms, other applications. So you can integrate it with those or application with the help of API or auth tokens. So they have a multiple options. You can also integrate it with this application from the AI modules like ChatGPT, Gemini, or other applications, Cloud AI. So they also have options. So in my cases, we want to go with the from scratches. So he just asking me, so I'm just writing the payroll management. uh, so you notice that every time whenever I creating any application form or anything, so it just the LLM models always coming in front of me. So this Zia model, what the Zia model do? Zia model is basically uh, based on your prompt or based on your activity, it will be giving you a suggestion. So if I'm clicking on the use the Zoho Zia suggestion, it will be giving me a suggestion of what field you want to be use inside the Zoho Creator, because you're creating the payroll management. So he know the payroll management is associated with the particular employees data or like that, because he's already know about that stuff. So in your time when you're clicking on these things, it will be asking you to upgrade your version, because currently right now we are using a Zoho partner official demo user account. So that's why it's just giving me a this upgraded version, upgraded pop-up. So they have a lots of field inside their name, email, address, phone number, single line, multiple line emails. They have a advanced field also there. They have a field that's called the AR integrations, add notes, and lots more things. So you based on your need, you can use that particular fields. And note here, whenever you're using that field, you can remember that things, the same field you're using on here, and when you want to be auto populated the same data inside the any other form, so same data field you can use here also. Suppose a form that's fetching the details from the employee based on the payroll. So whenever the client ID is clicking here, so automatically the employee information fetch the from this particular form. So if employee name is data type is basically a single line, so same this data type will be here also. Employee salary also, the data type is basically a number. So if you are creating this employee salary is data type is basically a number, you can also use this particular number to other form. So I'm just clicking on the name, the number, the email ID, and the phone number. You can also change this layout. Suppose if you want to be if you want to be put this email ID beside from email, so you can also do these things. This phone number, and change this employee name, and here you can find out the field link name. This is basically a API name, which is when you are using the Deluge code, where you can find out. So there is a lots of options like employee name, emails, numbers, and the phone number. If you're going to be a phone number, if you're going to phone, that's salary. I'm just clicking the salary, and here is the salary. This is the employee name, email address, salary, and then phone number. So based on these things, when you're clicking on the done part, it will be creating your form. So if I'm clicking on the access development, there is a multiple thing, because we are already enabled the stage part. So we are seeing this stage, production, and the development. So we are clicking the development part. After the successful creating this form, you can find out here there's an employee name, email address, salary, and the phone number. So I'm just also clear some other things. They have a blueprint also. If you see these things, if you're clicking on these options, so every businesses have their own process. Suppose if you have ever work on the CRM panel, so CRM also have a blueprints. So suppose a business that's name is zilker.com. So whenever the lead is coming from the any platform like the social media, and India Mart, just dial any third party applications or manually entries. So the zilker.com, what the zilker.com is do, this after the successfully coming the leads, the salesperson is basically follow up the lead. He just calling the leads. If the lead is interested, it will be going to be to the next blueprint transitions. So if it is not interested, it will be going to be a junk lead. So if it is a interested, or it is a warm lead, so it will be going to be a warm lead transition. After then it will be going to a information part. So that is basically a blueprint. So when this is basically a full of a sales funnel. After the successfully completed all the transition, all the blueprint stages, it will be converted to the deal section. So the company is basically sure about that lead, that record. It will be it is a potential lead. It giving the deal to the company. So based on that thing, they have also a blueprint. So they have also a blueprint. So based on the blueprint, you can also associate any transition or stage which you want to perform inside the Zoho Creator. So so sorry. So suppose whenever a employee fill the form, after the successfully filling the employee form, clicking the submit button, the report is automatically asking him to giving the uh, all the information like your salary, your address, your email ID, and the next things. So if you want to be do these things inside your Zoho Creator, you can also achieve the things based on the blueprint. So they have also option. If you're clicking on the gear icon, they have options. If you want to be after the successfully clicking the sending mail, if you want to be click after the successfully submit, you want to be a send a mail to a particular user, you can do these things. Or showing the message data added successfully, sending the mail direct to. And if you want to be a capture location, you can also do these things. If you want to be uh, want change or rename this particular button, you can also do these things. Updates, cancel, or like that. There is a multiple options here. Added user, enable captcha, or allow one entry per IP address or geofences. If you want to be this form is only filled in the particular geolocation because you have a privacy or you have some credential of this particular form. You don't want to be fill this form into the particular outside of the area. You can use this geofence. Or you can also disable this form particular time entries, like suppose company organization is don't want to be enter they have only a particular 5 seats and you don't want to be enter the above the 5 seat entries, so you just use 5 or 2 3 like that. So after the 5 entries is just giving you are reach the maximum numbers. You can also write start date and time, like that. Everything is possible inside there. If you want any questions here, you just ask me. If you have any questions here, please ask me on the chat or in the text space. Or you can also unmute your mic and just ask me your questions. Jahir, Hussein, Mohammed, Ashik, Pawan, Shivampal. If you want to be asked any questions, yeah, go ahead. Uh, I think you don't have any questions here. Okay, I think it's also visible to you now. Please mention me. Please mention any emoji or like that. Okay, so we will go to the next step. I hope it is visible to you, all of you. So I'm just sharing the screen and just clicking the Zoho Creator. Yeah. Launch. Okay. Okay. After the successful completed your form, we will going to be a next part. So we all time we will see here to the Zia integration and configurations here. So in the Zia platform, you can configure this of this Zia LLM model. Like if you want to be a create these applications or create the form or create the particular report here or field suggestion also there, you can also use this Zia model. After the clicking, this is a Zia model configuration. And they have also a reordering statement. Suppose you are creating a report inside the Zoho Creator, and your founder or CTO is basically telling him to, I don't want to be that report, I just wanted to change the particular headers, or I just wanted to only see the employee name plus his salary and the KPIs informations. So you can just use this particular reports to reordering this particular reports. So you just do this simple drag and drop to here, and that is basically helping you reordering these stuffs. So I already mentioned you what is the environment and how can you use this environments. So environment is basically helpful to, as a good developer, to build your applications. They have also option like user management with panels or overview. If you want to be, if you are purchasing the Zoho standalone applications, so you can use this panel to manage your user and giving the user permissions, access, or deactivate the particular users. So you can use this thing. And suppose like a particular person is uh, want to be a person is basically a want to be a new layout inside the Zoho Creator, you can also do these things. They have options called the layout. Creating a layout, it's a canvas layout editor. You can build your own UI layout, which is a help, which is basically showing you inside when you are creating the records. They have a mobile SDK configurations. Suppose if a client, I already mentioned you this, suppose if you have a client who want to be a mobile applications and push this Zoho Creator application inside the Play Store, you can also do these things. So that is a mobile SDK configurations. And if a organization have own website, and here he was just also fetching those leads or data from his website, what he do, he just publish this particular Zoho Creator form and embedded this form using the permalinks or using the iframes. So iframe is a particular script where you just embedded in your applications, embedded in your particular uh, website, and this will be automatically fetch your UI component inside there. So that is basically a iframes. You can publish this form, and this the whole form visible inside your website, and whenever the person is coming inside your website and they fill the form, and automatically when it clicking the submit button, automatically the data will be going to be inside your Zoho Creator. So that is also feasible inside the Zoho Creator. We already talked about the microservices AI modules inside the Zoho Creator. They have a views. If you want to be a filter particular configure wise, you can also filter out the some data inside the Zoho Creator. Guys, if you want, if you ask any questions, so please ask me here. If you want to be asked any question regarding the Zoho Creator, just unmute your mic and just asking me any questions regarding the Zoho Creator. I hope allow to talk. Allow to talk. Okay, I hope everybody have options there. Allow to talk. If you want to be asked any questions, you just ask me. Zahir Hussein, I just giving you access to your mic. And if you want to be asked any question regarding the Zoho Creator or any, you just ask me. So we will going to be a next PPT part. So this is a basically a filtering layout. If you want to be, if you have want to be a group particular leads, suppose you come, your lead is coming from the social media or any other platform, and you want to be grouping those particular leads, particular reports inside your Zoho Creator, that is also feasible inside there. So that's called the filtering view. And if you want to be embedded any applications like Zoho Analytics inside there, so you can also embed it the any applications also inside the Zoho Creator. So they have also a capabilities of widgets. So widgets also help you to the embed, widget is also helping you to embed doing anything like creating your proper UI, fetching the data from the any creator application with the help of JSSDKs. So you can do with these things. And if you want to be embedded the Zoho analytic application, Zoho Analytics dashboard inside there, you can also do this. And some founders also want to be export some data or some, and he just also want to be every day in the 6 p.m. He just also want to be uh, uh, taking the reports. So you are, based on your requirement, you also export this report and send to a email to a founder or to a CTO or particular salesperson or any other person. You can also do these things. They have our own Deluge programming language. That is a particular scripting language. That is not a programming language. So Deluge is a scripting language where you can, uh, based on this scripting language, you can doing any automations. Like suppose if you want to be send an emails to a particular user after the successfully sign in or after the particular event, like when it click when you fill the form of the payroll system or any other department. So you based on this thing, you can based on the Deluge scripting language, you can build anything here. Sending email scripting. And yeah, guys, do you have any questions regarding that stuff? I will be giving you a giving the options. In Zoho Creator, I create form with the data source, but it's only display data. So do I want to fetch the data or not? Yeah, actually, if you want to be fetch the data from the any data sources, that is a possible. When you are using the data source, so data source is basically suppose you using the data source of the Zoho CRM. So after the successfully fetching the deal section name, so if you want to fetch the other details also inside the Zoho Creator, you can also do the same stuffs like just using the Deluge scripting language. On this particular time, it's just giving you a particular record ID. So when you clicking the test, when you clicking on the particular name, data source name, it will be giving you particular ID. And after the particular ID fetch, you can use zoho.crm.search record. Based on the record ID, you can search this record and you can fetch any data. And after the successfully fetching any data, it will you can set this data inside your Zoho Creator. Inside your Zoho Creator. Yeah. So that is also feasible. That is also feasible inside the Zoho Creator. And any other question, Zahir? And Kali, please ask me if you have any questions. Okay. Thanks, Vivek. Please share the document. I will be try. Thank you. Definitely, Zahir. I will be if I have any document, I will be also share this thing. Okay. Any other questions, Zahir? Zahir, Kali, and please, guys, if you okay. Sure. Thanks, Vivek. Okay. Thank you. So I also want to be know like how you like this session, and we want any. Do you have any feedback regarding that session? If you have any feedback or like anything, so I definitely we will improve this thing. And guys, I also want to be know like Zahir, you are you a developer or a founder or any organization?